Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast. Let me introduce myself. My name is Arif Muhammad Iqbal, and I'm from Informatics Engineering. And there is my friend Adit. Please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Aditya Pratama T.N, and I am also
Uh,
from Informatic Engineering.
okay, Adit. And there is my friends too, Dimas Sakti. Please introduce yourself.
Yo guys, I'm Dimas. I'm from Political Science Department.
Okay, and now we want to talk about online learning and offline learning. Okay, the first I want to talk to Dimas. Dimas, please tell your opinion. You choose online learning or offline learning?
Okay, absolutely. Choose online learning because, in my opinion, the advantages of online learning is first thing first is efficiency. Efficiency is online learning over teachers an efficient way to deliver lesson or student. Uh, Online learning has a number to tools such as video, PDFs, podcasts, and teacher can use all these tools as part of their lesson plans. Number two is accessibility of time and place. Another advantages of online education is that it allows students to attend classes from any location of their choice, and it also allows school to reach out to a more extensive network to student instead of being restricted by geographical boundaries. Number three of advantages is affordability. Another advantage of online learning is reduced financial costs. Online online education is too far more affordable as compared to cycle learning. This is because learning eliminates that cost points of student transportation, student meals, and most importantly, real estate. And the second one of disadvantages of online learning is first, inability to focus on screen. For many students, one of the biggest challenges of online learning is the struggle with focusing on the screen for a long period of time. Is also a greater change for students to be easily distracted by social media or other sites. The second is technology issues. Another key challenges of online classes is while internet penetration has grown in leaps and bounds over the past of few years in smaller cities and town, a consistent connection with decent speed and the end of disadvantages is a sense of isolation. Isolation is student can learn a lot from being in the company of their peers, but however is an online class there are minimal cycle interaction between student and teacher. This often result in a sense of isolation for the student. In situation it is imperative that the school allow to other form of communication between the student, peers, and teacher. That's my opinion about advantages and disadvantages of online classes.
Okay, I'm agree with you, Dimas. I want to choose online learning on. Uh, Let me tell you about my opinion about education system in pandemic COVID-19, and I want to choose online learning. I think the best system to use in pandemic COVID-19 is online learning. Why I can say that? Because in my opinion, online learning is effortless than offline learning, but we have a lot of time for explore information such as in the internet or social media maybe. Uh, and then now, many social media can give us information, not only from TV, but at least we should filter the information because so many hoax information in the internet. So become smart people when you explore the internet. Besides that, Of course, online learning have advantage and disadvantage. I will tell you at least three things, disadvantage and disadvantage of online learning. Okay, I want to talk about advantage. Number one is effortless. What I mean about effortless is we shouldn't go to school or university because now it's pandemic COVID-19, so stay home is the important thing to do for now. Number two is flexible. Online learning is flexible because in online learning we can rewatch the material. So if we not really understand about material, we can rewatch it or read again material from teacher. It also happens when we forget or skip the class because the material access in online learning is unlimited. So you can access uh, apa sih whenever or wherever gitu. Okay, number three is mindless. When online learning, we shouldn't rent an apartment. Different with offline learning, we should rent an apartment because our home is far from university. Besides that, offline learning definitely spend more money than online learning. Okay, next, I want to talk about disadvantage. Okay, number one is connection and mobile data. Yes, connection have an important role in online learning. Without connection, online learning can run. But now, price of quota or mobile data is very expensive. Often students can buy it. Because that, I think government quota subsidy is the best thing to do in this situation. Every 1 month, student can get free quota from government to use in online learning. So don't worry about quota and mobile data. And number two is communication less. I think online learning is communication less, or I could say contactless, because interaction between student and teacher is important in learning. But we have Zoom and Google Meeting to use for best interaction. And the last is phone or personal computer or laptop is very important to have. In my opinion, the big factor in online learning is we should have a phone or personal computer, or I could say laptop, to do a learning, different from offline learning. No problem if we don't have a phone or laptop because usually university have a computer laboratorium. So we can go there and use the computer and it is free because now there is still students who don't have a phone or laptop because cost limitation. Okay, maybe I think online learning the best education system for pandemic COVID-19. And the last, I want to talk to Adit. What's your opinion?
Okay, thank you
Please
for
tell us.
asking, Arif.
Okay.
I'm disagree with you two guys. In my opinion, offline class is better than online class because offline class occurs in the classroom where the student can interact with the teacher directly. Thus, the concentration and interest level is high. The teacher can efficiently work on student doubt about the subject on the spot. Students who attend class build a strong connection with other students and teachers. Thus, it makes them interact in public easily. Offline class promote group project with other students, and it helps the student to learn new skills. Online class makes students more introverted as they connect with other students only through online chatting, not face-to-face interaction. Moreover, offline class also allows teachers to monitor the response and behavior of their students. Hence, no matter how advanced online education is, offline education will continue to play a vital role in the development of the student. And here I have three lists about advantage of offline education. One is less distraction. During an on offline class, the entire class time is dedicated to teaching and learning. And number two, increase student competition. As we listen that offline class increase interaction between the student, and when such a healthy environment is created, students then to compete with each other, which lead to better learning. And number three, teacher pay attention to each student. The face-to-face teaching can help the teacher to understand the body language of student as if the student are interested in topic. It can be possibly through offline study only. And I have three disadvantages of offline class. One is traveling expenses. Offline class requires students to travel to the location of their educational institution. Not to mention, student will incur transportation expenses. And number two is fixed schedule. Students are required to attend their lecture or session on time. Since there are no pre-recorded videos or not, they are easily available to the student. And number three, last, is offline class is not suitable for introvert. Yes, it is also not suitable for those who are introvert as they prefer being themselves and avoid being social or interacting with others. And that is my opinion why offline class is better than online class.
Okay, Adit. Your opinion is very good.
Thank
Because
you.
now, we are in pandemic COVID-19, so we do online learning. And in the end of pandemic COVID-19, I hope we can do offline learning because, as I mentioned earlier, that interaction between student or student and teacher is very important. So, okay.
Yes.
Maybe that's all we're saying about offline learning and online learning. They are all good and have their drawbacks. Okay, I'm Arif Muhammad Iqbal.
And I am Aditya Pratama T.N.
And me, Dimas Aprilianto.
Thank you for watching. See you.
See you.